Hello, welcome to Zen Woman. I'm Kirsty Jones, founder of Zen Woman, and today we're here doing a little bit of a talk on insomnia. Now, a lot of us will suffer from insomnia at some point in our lives to some degree, whether it's the really bad type that's sort of lifelong, consistently coming up for you, stops you sleeping for nights and nights on ends and you're constantly tired, or if it's just one or two nights in a row, or you just get it from trauma or when you're going through something, if it just goes through phases. Even if it's just a couple of nights, for someone that doesn't have insomnia, a couple of nights is a big deal. So there are some things that we can help to reduce the effects of insomnia and to actually help the insomnia stop. Now, insomnia is something where you don't fall asleep, or you don't stay asleep, or you wake up early and so you're not getting long sleep. Like I said, this could be a nightly thing or it could be a one or two times. It's still a level to some degree. Some of them can be helped with some simple basic remedies. Some need more complex things. So before we go any further, if you suffer from insomnia because of issues that you have in your balances of hormones, or if you have physical things that keep you awake, medical problems, things like that, if you have traumas, then you may need to actually see a doctor. These things aren't going to help everything for everyone, but they're worth trying and they're worth using with help from your doctor. If you're just someone that gets it now and then, or someone that wants to try a few things a bit different, there are some points that I'm going to give you in a minute that will really help for you. And even if you are on things with the doctors as well, or, talking to a therapist or whatever you need to do, these things will always help. So that was the little disclaimer before we go into some of the things that can help you sleep. Now, one of the main things that I like to use is healing crystals. And personally, I actually have like a little bag with a drawstring, and I put them in the bag and I hold them when I go to sleep. I don't always wake up with them in my hand, but that's where I start. You can put them under your pillow or put them next to the bed. Really good crystals for this are howlite, amethyst, and unakite. Now, these work together in ridding the mind of chaos and that chatter that can sometimes keep you awake. It helps to bring around and balance within your body, within your emotional systems, within your energies, and it just helps to bring around a calmness to you. So these three crystals are really great to use to help with insomnia. Next, we're going to look at some of the teas that you can use. So tea, obviously like an English tea or a green tea, can have caffeine in it, which is not really going to help you sleep much, but there are herbal teas that can be really good. Now, the three main ones are chamomile. Most of us have heard of chamomile. It's really commonly used for sleep. It tastes really good. It's actually good for stomach upsets as well, so it's always good to have some chamomile in the cupboard. The second one is lavender, which is really good for releasing and relaxing and calming in every sense of the word. Lavender is widely used for any sort of calming procedure that we need to do. And then there is hops. So hops is used to treat worry, anxiety, and stress, which are three main things that can really affect your sleep and keep you up at night. So try one, try two, try all three, have a bit of a play around and see what works for you with those. Another thing that's really good to use is aromatherapy, or smells. Now, smell is an underutilized sense of ours. It's actually, sometimes you're walking somewhere and you get a whiff of something. It brings back memories, vivid. It's amazing. It's a really sort of underutilized sense of ours. So we can really use this when we're trying to relax. So smells that help us relax, again, chamomile, and again, lavender. Lavender is also a brilliant colour. So if you surround yourself with lavender, smell, tea, colour, you're bound to feel relaxed. Personally, for me, the smell of washing powder really helps me feel really chilled out, and so washing my bedding and going to bed with a nice fresh washing powder is a really good way of making sure that I sleep well. Most of these practices are kind of finding a way that works for you. So like with the washing powder, that works for me, it might not work for someone else. Also, my partner reading to me before we go to bed, I fall straight asleep to that. But it's not always practical to get someone to read to you before you go to bed or something like that. So it's kind of finding what routine works for you, what's practical, what fits into your life, and what you're comfortable with. You know, some people can recommend all sorts of weird and wonderful things that you can do, but if you're not comfortable with that, you're not going to relax. And if you're not relaxed, you're not going to sleep. It's as simple as that. So try some things and try some combinations of things. There are some main factors as well with these that we really should do, all of us anyway. But if you have trouble sleeping, particularly, getting into a routine for bed is so important. Getting your mind and your body prepared every day in the same way, the same sort of times, the same sort of practices, whether that's having a bath or having your tea or doing some meditation or something before you go to bed. Get into a routine. You should also tune out and turn off. How do you expect your mind to relax when you're connected to the world via the internet or via the TV, or you've got your phone right next to here just in case? You're not switched off. You're still plugged in, and being plugged in, nothing can go to sleep when you're plugged in. So you really need to make sure that you tune out at least an hour, preferably several hours before you go to bed. Turn off the internet, turn off your phones, or take it away from the side of the bed. If you must watch TV for a while, but turn it off before you go to bed. Sometimes falling asleep to the TV works for people, but often then the mind is buzzing from all this sort of energy that it's been taking in, all this sort of excitement from the TV. So you tend not to have so much restful sleep, and you may find you wake up later on sort of unrested. So TV again is not great. Another one is exercise. So a lot of us don't do enough of this. I am a fitness instructor by trade as well, so I am always sort of plugging the exercise. Even if it's just yoga, even if you just go for a walk, not straight before bed, but every day you should be doing something to physically tire yourself out. Even if you already feel tired, go outside, have a little walk around, do a bit of yoga, do some stretches, do some qigong or some tai chi, or go out and smash an exercise class, whatever's going to work for you. Tire your body out a little bit more. It will help you sleep. The hormones that you release when you exercise like hype up the body. After that, the body needs to regenerate, so it relaxes. It relaxes a lot of the system so that you can regenerate the energy that you used when you're exercising. So it really does actually help you sleep. It wants you to relax. And lastly, if none of these things are really working for you, don't be ashamed or embarrassed to get help. Whether it's from your doctor or from a therapist, if there's more sort of deep-rooted issues. Or maybe you just want to try something a bit different. You know, maybe you want to try something esoteric, or go for acupuncture or acupressure, or try massage, or all these different things. There are a million different things you could try, so don't give up hope. Don't feel like, oh, this is so bad, this is going to happen forever, because that sort of stress and worry about it is actually going to make it happen more. So we really need to relax and just trust that there is something out there that's going to help you. Even if you're going to have insomnia, there are ways to help ease the process. Guided meditations are a brilliant way of not only relaxing you ready for bed, but even in the day, if you suffer regularly and you're tired in the day, taking some time out, 10 minutes for a guided meditation can really help refresh you partway through the day. It's not going to replace sleep, but it can help, rather than having that cup of coffee, which is going to make you feel a lot worse later on. Guided meditation can actually help you feel quite rested. So I hope this is helpful for you. If you have any queries or questions or anything that works for you that I haven't mentioned, I'm sure there are loads of other things. This is just a little touch up on it. And feel free to comment and mention it, and let's see if we can help some other people, because insomnia, it's not life-threatening, but it's really hard. So let's support each other. If you have something that works, let us know, and let's share it with everyone else. Thank you for watching and listening. See you in the next video.